Washington Post calls her a paragon of virtuosity. This weekend, she makes her Boston debut at Jordan Hall, but we're delighted to have her here for a sneak preview this morning. Welcome, Xiayin Wang. Good to have you here.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You were born in China, and you came to the United States, what, 10 years ago?
Yes, exactly right. Yeah.
And when did you start playing the piano?
I started when I was 5, back in my hometown, Hangzhou in China. Studied with a teacher, and then I got into the Shanghai Conservatory from elementary school, and I stayed there for 9 years.
And you have just been amazing.
Thank you.
Rave reviews all around, right? Your father was an inspiration to you. Tell us about him.
Yes, he plays the erhu known as the two-string fiddle, also known as the Chinese violin, if you're familiar with it. And he is great inspiration for me through all these years, and gave me a lot of trainings for rhythm, for music, and also he was very, very generous that I didn't pick up his road, but he let me go with the other side. So, but all on these years, then he's always in my mind and always in my heart. Yes.
Alrighty, and you are out with a CD, and the music comes from a Russian composer.
Yes, very prominent Russian composer Alexander Scriabin, and he was short-lived, unfortunately, but through his life that he wrote many, many, many great piano music. From the very first opus number, which is on my CD, I cover his early stage all the way onto his last piece. So it's a very clear image of how the composer progressed through his life, how his life influenced his music, and it all comes out in the music that he wrote. So I hope you will like it.
And you have another CD that you have recorded. Is that a little different?
Yes, this is this coming up CD will sometime this year released by NECN, the same label as this one, and this contains music of Richard Daniel Poor, who is a prominent living American composer. I premiered his book 2 of Preludes in Alice Tully Hall last May 18th, the concert that I did there, and so I recorded the second book, and I learned the first book I recorded just last month, so finished the recording will be ready sometime this year for you.
Amazing music. What was it like to play at Carnegie Hall?
Well, it's a dream came true, and love to go back, and it was unforgettable. Just put all my love into the piano and share the music with the audience in the most beautiful hall in the world. It was short, but very, very memorable. And I felt afterwards, this was already done. I want to go back again.
Were your parents able to share in that moment with you, or have they been able to come to the United States to see your performances?
Yes, they were here actually 2006 when I debuted in Alice Tully Hall then. And that time I actually invited my dad onto the stage as a surprise for the audience to play a Chinese tune with me together.
Must have been a thrill for him, huh?
Yes, he was very nervous as well, as I was very nervous too.
All right, so you are based in New York City and you studied in New York.
Yes, I started in New York at Manhattan School of Music for almost all this time, and I love the school there. It's full of warm energy, and it's a great place, and I learned a lot music-wise and gained a lot of experience, and I would recommend anyone to go to that school. Absolutely.
All right, and what's next for you?
Next one is Friday. My concert debuted in Boston, and luckily I get really nice hall, and it's in New England Conservatory, 8 o'clock, Jordan Hall on Friday nights, and practice.
What kind of music will you be playing on Friday?
I will bring you music from all over the world. I have a Haydn sonata to begin with, his very last sonata, and then I have a Debussy, I Love Joy, and then I have it's a Boston premiere of the second book of Richard Daniel Poor's Preludes, Enchanted Garden. That's my first half. Second half, I will start with 2 Scriabins that's on the CD, and continuing with a Chopin Nocturne, and going to end with a La Valse by Ravel.
Alrighty, Xiayin Wang, pianist, thank you so much for being here, and good luck with your Friday concert.
Thank you very much for having me here.
Tickets still available at the box office. Thank you.
Thank you.